I am a cowardly loser. Don't get me wrong, I do love winning in competitions. I hate winning in everyday life. Because no matter the height of the stakes, it's just those petty games over and over. They are designed to annoy me into a sad rage. I'll admit, I don't want to play your little power games very often. I'll admit I'm pretty bad at them. I'll also admit I don't very often win them. I'll admit I like watching those games in media. Fine. There. Did you need this? Admission complete? Can you now tell yourself I'm so glad I'm better than this guy? Is your I am my own person itch now scratched? Do you finally have that borderline pleasant feeling like you dodged a bullet or something? Only a few instances of that tingling in the back of my head punctuate my self perceived winning, and in even fewer, I don't feel like garbage afterwards. I don't know how people shoulder that garbage. It's almost admirable. But there is a fine line between admirable and almost admirable. Actually, it is literally everything but fine. Broad, spotty, and messy, to give a few examples. But the distinction is clear. Admirable doesn't involve reprehensible. Yes, I lose a lot over the days, so I'm not as often a challenger anymore. I'm not just any loser after all. I am a cowardly loser. I submit in the pettiest ways to the pettiest problems, losing without trying, and all that for the sake of my peace. Out of fear of retaliation, fear that someone might one day get the wrong idea, start an obsession about me, and drag me to hell with them. Yes, I am that afraid of something so unlikely. And no, I don't endorse being a loser either. With all my might, I want to eradicate losers. All of them, in fact. But reality doesn't find it quite feasible, especially not on some sort of fast lane. But as long as we keep breeding ignorance and innocence, nothing important will ever change. I want to personally see humanity to its adulthood, and I hear literally no one with viable solutions out there talking. Only inept accidental hate mongers that have very poor judgment of what their in-group should consist of. I'll also admit that I'm being a hypocrite. There is no way around it. I am taking initiative, and over time, I'll have some power over others. This isn't self aggrandizing. Look at the view count of this thing. Are there more than zero? Yes? Then I have taken power over someone. And I hate that. I have to. I decidedly don't have to speak into this cesspool and subject myself to abuse, politics, and second-hand danger. Petty games are even worse with barely accountable people. I won't have my comfortable life crumble down despite me voicing my clearly superior opinion. I'd rather it happen because any day my selfish ass could be the next in the streets or in a concentration camp thinking, I could have done something, right? I mean, it might happen exactly because I choose to do this. Someone I've never seen before kidnaps my unprotected, naive ass and tortures me for waking people up. That's pretty much the reason I waited this long to say anything of importance. Fear. I am afraid. And I bloody hope I've alienated all people close to me just enough so my wish for their safety doesn't cloud my judgment. One can only hope. This comfortable seat with the Hunger Games on screen is basically paradise. What kind of crazy would give that up? Then again, there's no way around it. It is simple math. If zero needlessly afraid people speak up, then 0% of needlessly afraid people's expressed needs will be taken into account. I'll admit, I hate losing as well. But at least I don't feel as dirty afterwards. And if other people's history is anything to go by, this very pursuit is near inevitably going to change me. I hate who I'm likely to become. People who speak their mind effectively tend to get power, and people who get power almost always have something to lose. And people who have something to lose are able to do despicable, putrid things. I have extreme fear of what I would do if I had to defend my words or my life. But purely statistically, I am more afraid of what I'll do to defend my belongings and my status. And I know how I handled power in the past. For everyone involved, I hope I've learned from those times. Let me repeat. I hate power. But then again, there's no way around it. It is simple math. If 0 people who hate power speak up, then 0% of the needs of people who hate power will be taken into account. When I honestly look at it, I was never too afraid to do this kind of public speaking. I was simply not afraid enough.